both announce the Shahada and they get married. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The sister is upstairs with the sisters, and the brother with us. Mabruk, congratulations for the two things. Entering Islam and entering the home of marriage. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and give you the barakah and the blessing of the dunya and akhirah, inshallah ta'ala. So we're happy to see the brother with us, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Inshallah ta'ala, when I finish, whoever has the chance to say mabruk, it would be great, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakallah khairan. Barakallah. يلا. بالعربي ولا بالانجليش؟ Kelly, right? Kellen. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's up to him. طيب يا شباب صلوا على الحبيب صلوا على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. I have a short story. I know the kids, they wanted to play outside, but the weather outside is not right. I have a short story. After I finish, I want one of the kids to give me the best lesson from this short story, inshallah ta'ala. And if he says something good, his father should give him something. طيب. جاهزون? Let's give me your attention, please. Okay? Bismillah. About 10 years ago, I was in California, in Masjid al-Faruq in Bakersfield. And I decided to travel because of, we had Imam conference. And that was the weekend. Someone came to the masjid, a teacher. Remember, she used to teach 4th grade. He came to the masjid to ask about the Imam. They said the Imam is traveling. That was on Saturday. And they told her tomorrow he will be here, which is Sunday. In Detroit, I missed my flight. So I waited about 3 more hours in the airport. I was so tired. Then all the way from Detroit to LAX to Los Angeles, it takes about 5 hours. Then I have to take a car and drive all the way from Los Angeles to Bakersfield. It's a long trip. And I was so tired. So subhanallah, on my way, going back home, I received a call from my wife. She said, your daughter is sick. We have to take her to the hospital. My feeling at that moment, before I was so tired, I want to sleep. As soon as I heard that about my daughter, I forgot myself. And there's no more, pain, ta'ab, tiredness. Then when I get home, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, my daughter was better. Then the second day, I went to the masjid, and that lady came to the masjid to meet with the imam and to ask some questions. Subhanallah, جاءت أخت إلى المسجد. Let me finish it because mixing the language will take the meaning of the story. She came to the masjid. She had a notebook. Then she starts taking notes. Sheikh, she doesn't know Sheikh. Imam, I'm here to ask about Islam. I gave her some information about the 5 pillars of Islam, the 6 pillars of faith, that we believe in Allah, the messengers, the angels, the life after the books, and we love and believe in all of the prophets from Adam to Mohammed, peace be upon them all, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam jami'an. Then I talked to her about something which we call maqasid al-sharia, the objectives of Islam. She was surprised about these things. And there are 5. Islam comes to protect the life of people. So the value of the life of any human is great in the sight of God, Muslim or non-Muslim. The freedom of choosing your faith, also protecting your mind, protecting your wealth, and your family and honor. So after I finished, she asked me, do I have to wear the hijab as Muslima if I want to become a Muslim? I told her, this is the teaching of Islam. You have to. She said, you know what? I love Islam, but in the summertime of Bakersfield, about 110 to 115 degrees, she said, no way. But I will think about it. Before she left, I told her, you know what? If you love Allah, because our sisters, mashallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of our sisters. If you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you would do this with no hesitation. Because all of the Muslims, they go outside summer or winter with their hijab and there's no harm. Then I told her the hardship of wearing the hijab beside the love of Allah would be nothing. And you know the story of Bilal, when they asked him, how did you face all of those problems? He said, I mixed the iman with the hardships and the iman was stronger. So then I told her, Subhanallah al-Azim. Qulu ma sha Allah. I told her, I was traveling yesterday. She said, they told me that you're traveling. That's why I came late, back again. Don't worry about them. خلي يستمتع. قولوا ما شاء الله تبارك الله. خلي ولا كهرباء ولا الدنيا بنور. انتم معنا يا شباب. شوف شغلتنا يا سليم الله يسلمك. نسأل الله أن يحفظ أولادنا جميعا وأن يحفظ أولاد فلسطين وأن يلطف بهم إنه ولي ذلك والقادر عليه. So I told her I was traveling, too tired. I needed to put my head to sleep. As soon as my wife told me that my daughter is sick, I was willing to do anything not to sleep, to spend the whole night in the hospital. Why am I doing this? Why I'm doing this? Because of the love of my daughter. So if you love Allah, the hijab will be nothing with you. She said, I will think about it. Then she left. That was on Sunday. The second day, Monday, I went to pray Salat al-Dhuhr in Masjid, and one of the sisters said, Assalamu alaikum, Imam. I said, Wa alaikum assalam. She said, did you recognize me? I told her, no. And I don't like to deal too much with ladies, by the way. But my message was sharp. Unless if there is a need for that, with some conditions. So I said, no. She said, I am the lady who came yesterday. She was wearing the hijab better than many of the sisters who were already in the Muslim families. I was so happy for that. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, to see a Muslim woman or man coming to Islam from the deep of their heart with full of faith and belief, it would be great. Wallahi, this deen or this faith, this Islam, this religion, it's the guidance in this life, which is, keeping us away from drinking alcohol, having, adultery, drugs, bad things, no stealing, no drinking, to be good to your parents, to be good to your neighbors, to be good to your family, to be good to the people around you. That would be great, inshallah ta'ala. So, alhamdulillah ala ni'mat al-Islam. Say alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah ala ni'mat al-Islam wa kafa biha ni'mah. And of course, to think about your brothers and sisters around you. Because your iman will not be completed until you think about others. صح ولا لا؟ فندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى لإخواننا في فلسطين. ندعو الله لإخواننا في كل مكان. ونسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى لنا ولكم الثبات والتوفيق والهداية والستر في الدنيا والآخرة. أنا أعرف أن بعض الشباب بدهم ترجمة, لكن because of the time, and Ustad Ahmed wants to say a few words before we leave. جزاكم الله خيرا وبارك الله فيكم.